guys, how are you? Welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's not date or time specific, so whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it could be your message at that time. You can see here, I already got started and realized that tape wasn't rolling, as they say. So I wasn't recording for some reason. Pressed the button, it didn't engage. So I just paused everything and pressed record. So let me pick up on this. This is a general reading for the collective of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, not date or time specific. It's good for cross watchers. If you're brand new to the channel, happy to have you here. Hate that I got a glitch right away, but it was a great card and I wasn't about to shuffle it back into the deck. I did want to make you aware this is a general reading for the collective, not a personal or private reading, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. Always best to take what speaks to you, leave the rest. However, I have a bonus offer for Leo and Virgo. I'm going to state it today, I'm going to state it tomorrow, and then it goes away 11:59 p.m. on the 13th of February, which is here in the East Coast of the United States. And that is a nice discount on private readings. There's a link in the description box below if you've been on the fence or you've been wanting one and it was a little bit out of reach. The pricing's pretty nice. Click it, it'll tell you all about it. But keep in mind that as of midnight on the 13th, heading into the 14th, the price for private readings is going up in general. So when that occurs, this offer is saving you close to $125. So you may want to consider it. And that's my bonus offer to Leo and to Virgo because you two signs have been so supportive of my channel over time. Okay, so it's just a little way I can say thank you right now. Okay, so link below, check it out. Here's what you got. I pulled from Oracle of the Seven Energies before I realized that I wasn't recording. It's this beautiful deck that sort of speaks to the chakra system. And you got card 22, which is a sacred number and a master number. And being that it's like, you know, the month of love, the two elephants there, and the energy is tender embrace. I couldn't shuffle it back in. It felt too perfect. So I'm going to read about it to you because it does align with the heart chakra, the fourth energy center, and I wanted to read to you the key concepts of this card for Leo. It says compassion, warm-hearted care for self and others, sensitivity and empathy, benevolence and kindness. Whew, I love this for you. So coming in this season of love from a place of compassion, from a place of warm-heartedness and, you know, care for yourself and others feels because, you know, Leo, the opposite sign, is Aquarius on the zodiacal wheel. And Aquarius is all about the collective and about the other, right? So it felt, and we're in Aquarius season, and all the personal planets are marching into Aquarius in order. I think Mars will be overnight tonight and tomorrow. 12th to the 13th, that Mars moves into Aquarius, and Venus will follow a couple days after. So yeah, we're talking about some powerful themes of benevolence and kindness and compassion and love for self of others, and I just love this card for you. So I didn't want to give it up because I forgot to press record. Okay, it's a good number, 22. Come on. All right, here we go. I got a lot of Leo in my chart. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, I love this card, and how could I not record it? So here we go. I'm going to pull the spread and give you my general impressions. We're going to get the details and nuances from the clarifiers. Ready? Here we go. Seven of Pentacles. So the overall energy of this reading has to do with something evolving or growing more organically, requiring some patience. Let's see what we've got here. Tower, present energy, 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my gosh. I feel like some kind of something you've waited for a long time. Some kind of communication. It's almost like you can't hold back anymore or your person can't. I'm feeling like in this Tower moment energy, because it's present energy, blocker challenge, what you can do about it or expect to come of it. I'm looking at, Leo and their divine counterpart, though it can come through reversed. So whichever side of the spread speaks to you, claim that, okay? But I'm feeling like someone here is in the midst of a bit of a crisis. There's something that is no longer sustainable. They can't hold off anymore. The blocker challenge is in the release of it, right? It's like I'm seeing death rattle energy here, right? Something that they've kind of tried to keep it all together, keep the lid on, isn't working, and it's hard to kind of let it go. But what they can expect to come of this is some return to the past life soulmate, to some day of warmth, comfort, nostalgia, something that feels like it lives beyond time and space. So I love that. Now for you, if this is your energy, your present energy is all about, well, I kind of need someone to be in this with me. It has to be an equal give and take, some form of reciprocity. It can't be one-sided. I need you to be invested in this. And the blocker challenge is how to communicate that. Or maybe there's been no communication, and that's maybe something that you're waiting to kind of unfold organically, very patiently. And what you can do about it or expect to come of it is keep an open heart. The Queen of Cups is the compassion element here, right? It's definitely speaking to the tender embrace nature of your oracle. It's kind of talking about really extending yourself emotionally to the other, taking care of self. You're not going to want to be a doormat here, which can actually be problematic for the Queen of Cups, but you want to come at it from a place of compassion where you can hold space. So this really looks beautiful going forward. I almost feel like I'm seeing a potential reunion here, or at least some kind of communication, because this person kind of can't hold it back anymore. And it's something that has eluded you, but you've waited for. Okay, general impressions. Here we go with the details. 7 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. Oh, I love seeing this for you, Leo. 9 of Pentacles. Hello, Virgo. And there's our Queen of Cups again. Yeah, whoever you are on this side, you could be the Leo, you could be the cross watcher, but it feels to me like you've been sort of moving through life on your own, waiting for things. You've planted some seeds of intention, and you've been patiently waiting for things to unfold organically for this connection. And underneath is the Queen of Cups. Now your heart's beginning to open. You're beginning to feel some kind of energy coming from this person that says, oh, I need to make space for this. I need to have compassion. Something's shifting. And a lot of times we can feel that at 5D. Doesn't mean the person has to be right in front of you. But for those of you who have that, you've probably already been aware that the ground is shifting beneath your person's feet, right? So let's see this Tower present energy for your person. 5 of Wands, Devil, Hanged Man. Wow. This person has to kind of just surrender to the obvious. It's they have no control over the situation. Shit's just popping off all over the place. Pardon my French, but it's like they can't control it. They've probably tried. And Tower, 5 of Wands, Devil energy all together. It's just combustible. And there's the Hangman underneath. No more delay. Can't hold it back. Not getting any illumination or, enlightenment from the divine. I just got to surrender. Clearly what's happening for this person, present energy, is something's got to give big time. Because the way life's been going on is no longer sustainable. Oh, kind of like now I understand why the tender embrace and why the emphasis on compassion and holding space for someone. It's writing itself here. Oh, right. Ugh. Ten of Wands, Tower, Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Wands. So whatever's happening here for this person, this is the blocker challenge, is it's hard to let it go, but they can't control it, right? It's like the wheel has taken over. There's been a bigger plan unfolding behind the scenes, orchestrated by the cosmos, by the universe, by the divine. And this is sort of Jupiter saying, get out of the way or I'm going to kind of mow you over. Because the time is now to release this. The time is now to release this. Yes, I know it's hard, but you can't go on the way you've been going on. And then underneath is that Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands coming in unconscious awareness or playing out behind the scenes is, I gotta take action now. Like it's in a moment. It's a flash of inspiration. And sometimes the Knight of Wands is about in and out behavior, but in this case, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like this person has held back for a very long time for taking a certain action that they've wanted to take for a very long time. And now they're kind of being, right? You know how sometimes when it comes to the Tower, what I like to say about it is, at first you get a little rumble. The ground quakes a bit beneath your feet. And then you keep going along, paying no mind to it. And then stuff starts flying off the shelves. And you're like, oh, that's weird. Right? Poltergeist, what's happening? Do you see what I'm saying? And then the house collapses months later. It's not. It's spirit trying to say, wait a minute, I'm trying to get your attention. And it feels to me like this person has been living with a great deal of conflict that they've been trying to control, something very unsustainable for a very long time. You've been over here being super patient. And yeah, the challenge is it's hard for this person to let go, but the Wheel of Fortune says, you're not in control. And if you're not going to get this out of the way, we're going to do it for you. So I like that Knight of Wands underneath as sort of they kind of are getting their verve back. Like, oh, it's okay for me to move forward. It's okay for me to act in this moment of inspiration and passion and get out of Dodge because something here is not good for this person. And I don't think it involves you. That's the point. I don't think it does. Could, but I'm not seeing it that way. So let's see the Six of Cups. What they can do about this or expect to come of it. Reconciliation after a period of no communication. Trusting their intuition to reconnect with the beautiful divine feminine. That is where their impulse and passion is leading them to your door. Oh, I like it. Obviously, since there's been no communication, that's why this is coming through in the blocker challenge, right? Because it's going to be a little tough to kind of get the band back together and pick up where we left off when it seems like what's been going on for your person has been pretty dramatic. And you're in the mindset of if you cannot be invested in this connection, that like this is where we left off. Almost like I feel that coming from you. This is where we left off. Are you in or are you out? So let's see our Six of Pentacles for your present energy here. Right, Five of Swords. I'm getting the short end of the stick. Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Ooh, my goodness. Feel like there was an interloper here. I'm saying interloper, but you know what I mean. I'm feeling a third party thing, right? Like the Five of Swords, the deck being stacked against you to some degree. Why can't things be equal? Because there's somebody else in the mix. I'm not seeing that Queen of Wands as your energy. I feel like it's a third energy that's been causing this mayhem and destruction and holding back this new beginning. So it's almost as if you're coming in with present energy saying, this is what I need. No more of me getting the short end of the stick, of an unfair fight, of, right, sort of something that feels more like sabotage or a setup from some outside source. No, I need an offer. It's got to be solid. I want to up-level this connection or have a new beginning where we're both invested. So there's an awareness. Like, I don't think what's been going on with this person is not something you're aware of. I just don't feel it involves you directly. I feel like it's coming in more by proxy because there may be third party here. If that's not true for you, and third party could be a lot of different things. It doesn't have to be a person. But it feels to me like there's something that has gotten in between the two of you in a very unfair way to you. And this person has tried to keep the lid on it, whatever that is, and it's not going to work. And they're being shown, yeah, we've given you 100 different ways to deal with this situation and take care of it. You have not, so now we're pulling the rug out from under your feet. And in a way, it kind of liberates them a bit. So that's why I'm seeing the reconciliation in the future. So now we see the blocker challenge for you with the 8 of Wands. 9 of Cups, Knight of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Right? The reason why the 8 of Wands, this, exchange back and forth, some form of communication is coming through as a blocker challenge is because you can't initiate. This person has rested on their laurels. There's been some form of complacency. Some truth needs to be spoken to the situation, something that kind of clears the air from that moment when they shut you out. 5 of Pentacles. When you lost contact. Because I really believe I'm looking at two people who haven't been communicating in quite some time. And if so, maybe just very sporadically and very much on the surface. But it feels to me like what's been internalized has been very devaluing and very disruptive and creating a sense of instability and security with this relationship. And because they kind of accepted things as they were, sometimes the 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. And sometimes it's like, things are good and I don't want to rock the boat. Right? And the Knight of Swords demands cleanup, demands clarity, demands some kind of truth being spoken in a hurry. There's a sense of urgency with it. But you can't personally do anything about it. That's why it's coming through as a blocker challenge. It has to come from this person. And that's why what you can do about it or expect to come of it is you got to be open, have your open heart, got it, ready to receive said communication. Doesn't mean you got to be a doormat. I'm repeating that again. It isn't about being a bleeding heart. It's about being available to hold space to hear what has to be said. And just in that act alone, you are being compassionate. Because you probably don't owe this person jack. Got it? Technically, we don't owe anybody a hearing. We don't owe anybody that. We do it out of compassion. We do it as a gesture to say, I'm going to give you space to say what you got to say. And then I'll make my determination as to how I receive it. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I think this Queen of Cups is about. She's also very intuitive. She is the empath of the, yes, King of Swords, the empath of the tarot, but she's no bleeding heart. She can be, but that's rare. I mean, that's the affliction of the Queen of Cups, not her strength. Look. Ace of Cups, and where did we start? 7 of Pentacles. You've been waiting for your one true love, and here they come to set things right. To come from honor and integrity and honesty and truth. King of Swords. That's what I feel your heart is opening to, is this person making something right. Because the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords, they both want to do the right thing. Generally speaking, the Knight of Swords, can be flares of temper and anger and speak out of turn. That's not what I'm seeing here. What I'm seeing here is the higher vibration of the Knight and the King, with an emphasis on clearing the air, doing what's right, coming from integrity, and it will make it worth your while to be open and receptive to what this person has to say. To giving them the space, especially since you've waited so long for it. Your patience is paying off is what I'm trying to tell you, and that is the message of the overall energy of the reading. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so if this is resonating for you, I'm going to continue the reading in the extended. I'm going to tell you the astrology here in a second, but for the extended, there's a link in the description box below in the first sentence. If you have enjoyed this reading, first of all, please do subscribe below. Forgot to say that. Click that little notification bell if you don't want to miss any readings. It'll just come up in your feed and, you know, jog your memory that I'm still here. And yeah, do that. And then there is a link in the first sentence to take you to the extended. I'm going to push all these cards up and I'm going to continue this reading so it's all the same energy. I will look at your connection, strengths, challenges, opportunities, like when you're together. Right now, I'm not seeing two people together. I kind of read you separately, right? And the extended, I pull you together. Strengths, challenges, opportunities. What does this person want you to know? What's their message to you? What are they picking up from you at 5D? Even outside of your own conscious awareness sometimes. People get vibes, right? A card from Spirit with some guidance, direction, sometimes like, you know, something that alerts you to a potential red flag. Hidden energies, what's going on behind the scenes with this person that you don't know but might want to. And then the last card will be how things might unfold going forward, especially if nothing changes, right? And if you don't like what you see, you have a whole spread here, huge spread, to see the opportunities for change, how to affect that outcome, okay? So here we go. 9 of Pentacles is Virgo. Queen of Cups is out twice. That's Cancerian energy. The Tower is out twice. That's Mars. Mars rules Aries, but Mars is moving into Aquarius and bumping up against Pluto. Like midnight tonight and tomorrow, it perfects, but powerful Mars energy. Devil is Capricorn. The Hanged Man is Neptune, which rules Pisces. Look at all the major planets here that are showing up. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. We've got the High Priestess is Pisces. We have Venus here. She will be moving into Aquarius shortly. I think on Valentine's Day, actually, or very shortly thereafter. This is Taurus and Libra. We have Aries in the Queen of Wands. Gemini in the Knight of Swords. King of Swords is Aquarian energy. So even though I say this is not date or time specific, it tends to happen that the present cosmology tends to find its way into the reading. That's just kind of how it works. So you're taking advantage of what's happening in the cosmos as of this recording, no matter when you come upon it, so you know what's happening. That's what I have for you, Leo. So glad you joined me and or the cross watchers. And the link to the extended is below. I'm going there now. I'll see you there in a second. Take care. Bye.